All right, listen up. Imagine being the most feared magic emperor on the entire continent, only to get betrayed and killed by your own student. Talk about a total nightmare, right? But that's where the story really begins. Our boy gets a second chance, reincarnated into the body of a lowly servant. Now he's about to use his emperor-level brain to play these fools like a fiddle. Meet our main character, the baddest man on the continent, the Magic Emperor Fan. This guy holds the legendary Nine Secrets record, a book that lets him control the heavens and the earth. Talk about being overpowered. But just as he's chilling on his throne, trouble comes knocking. The sky is literally storming, and he gets an urgent report. His entire mountain troop has been wiped out. Yeah, things are about to get real ugly. His student, Zhao Cheng, is freaking out, saying the 7 other emperors are on their way. But our boy, he's cool as a cucumber, basically saying let them come. So he strolls outside and he's surrounded. They're all screaming, "Magic Emperor, hand over the book." And his response? A bunch of insects. "You dare to fight me?" He doesn't even wait for an answer, just charges straight into the fray. The absolute audacity of this guy, I love it. The sky immediately erupts into a chaotic battlefield. We're talking lightning, energy blasts, and bodies flying everywhere. It's an all-out war up there. And then the big guns arrive. The 7 emperors show up, making it clear this is a coordinated attack. The Sword Emperor lays down the ultimatum: hand over the book of 9 secrets, and we'll spare your life. But our boy just scoffs at them. He powers up and basically says, even all of you together can't beat me. The old man in the golden armor is not having it, reminding him he's made an enemy of the entire sanctuary. He's asking if Shui Yifan really thinks he's invincible. That question just fuels his fire. He goes on a full-blown villain monologue, screaming that he'll take control of everything, even if it means becoming a true demon and destroying them all. The drama is real. But here comes the gut punch. The most painful betrayals always come from those you trust. As the fight rages on, the Magic Emperor realizes the only way they could have cornered him is if someone leaked his plans. And that someone was his own student, Zhao Cheng. The plot twist hits harder than any magic spell. The mightiest emperor, now utterly alone and cornered by everyone he once knew. Pushed to the absolute limit, the emperor makes a choice. With defiance in his eyes, he declares, "If I can't have it, no one can," and triggers a self-destruction sequence. He's taking the book, and everyone nearby, down with him. A massive explosion engulfs the battlefield. But amidst the chaos, a single sliver of his soul, intertwined with the essence of the 9 secrets, escapes and drifts down to the mortal realm. When he next opens his eyes, everything has changed. He looks down at his hands, confused. This isn't his body. Our boy, the Magic Emperor, has been reincarnated into some random servant kid. He can hardly believe it. To think I'd be reborn in this boy's body. This is the ultimate downgrade, going from server first to a level 1 noob. And he doesn't even get a moment to process before danger strikes. A massive demonic beast appears out of nowhere, right next to some young lady who is clearly terrified. Welcome to the tutorial level, I guess. You gotta give her credit, though. The young miss from the Luo family tries to fend off the monster, screaming at it to back off. It's not very effective, but A for effort. Meanwhile, another servant on the ground spots him and screams his new name, Zhuo Fan. Save me. That's when it hits him. He hasn't just inherited this body, he's inherited its problems too. But the Magic Emperor doesn't do saving people. In a ruthless power move, he uses a demonic technique to absorb the dying servant's life force for himself. As the guy fades away, he coldly introduces himself. "I'm a Magic Emperor, Shui Yifan." Damn, our boy is back in business. With a bit of power restored, his first priority is to get stronger. Time to find a quiet spot and start cultivating. Guided by the remnants of the 9 secrets in his soul, he begins his training. Even though the body is weak, he's got emperor-level knowledge. This is like a pro player starting a new account. He's going to level up fast. Even with just a fraction of his power back, you can already see glimpses of the emperor he once was. The raw energy is immense. And with that power comes the burning desire for revenge. He vows, just you wait. When I return to the Holy Land, it will be the end for all of you. Now that's the spirit we know and love. While plotting his grand return, he spots a group of people down on the road. His instincts tell him something is going down. Turns out, it's the Luo family's head guard confronting the steward from the Sun family, accusing him of being a traitor. Oh look, another betrayal plot. Our boy knows a thing or two about that. The 2 Luo sisters are standing their ground, refusing to surrender. At first, Zhuofan is thinking, this Luo family mess has nothing to do with me. I'd better get out of here. But just as he turns to leave, a sharp, unbearable pain shoots through his chest. He has no idea what's happening, but it feels like some mysterious force is binding him to this family. This sudden development throws him for a loop. For the first time, the great magic emperor feels like he's not in control. He needs to figure out what the hell is wrong with this body. As rain pours down, Zhuofan endures the agony while examining his new body. Everything seems fine, his meridians, his core, but the pain is coming from his heart like an invisible shackle. And then he notices a pattern. Whenever he gets close to the Luo family's miss, the pain disappears. But the moment he tries to leave her side, it comes back with a vengeance. What kind of bizarre curse is this? By diving into the original owner's memories, he finally gets his answer. It's a heart demon curse. The servant kid he took over was so loyal that he placed a curse on his own soul, forcing whoever inhabited his body to protect the Luo family or die trying. He's been played by a ghost. A flashback reveals the original Zhuo fan's last moments. He died fighting off bandits, filled with regret that he was too weak to protect the young master and miss. And now, all that emotional baggage, that powerful obsession, has been passed on to our boy. Whether he likes it or not, he's now bound to finish what the original Zhuo fan started. And he is absolutely furious. I, the magic emperor of the Holy Land, have to serve a small family? He punches a tree in frustration, and the noise immediately attracts the attention of the bandits. Whoops! Since he can't run away, he decides to face them head on. But instead of fighting, he puts on an act. He strolls out calmly and suggests to the young miss, "Why don't you just give them what they want? It's not worth losing your life over." Everyone is stunned by his cowardice. The bandits laugh at him, and the Luo siblings look at him with disgust. Little do they know, the emperor is just playing dumb, using the moment to analyze his opponents. The young miss yells at him to get lost, and the traitor's son Guanjiao mocks her for trying to save a mere slave, even at a time like this. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a sword. Son Guanjia loses his patience and orders one of his thugs to kill the useless kid first. As the muscle-bound idiot charges, Zhuo Fan calmly assesses him. Seventh layer of qi condensation, he thinks. I only need one chance. As the big guy's blade comes crashing down, Zhuo Fan doesn't even flinch. He just casually lifts a single finger. And with a loud clang, the full force attack is stopped dead in its tracks by that one finger. The entire clearing goes silent. Everyone's jaw is on the floor. They just witnessed the impossible. Even after that epic flex, our boy knows his current body is still weak. A head-on fight is a bad idea. His main priority now is to get the two Luo siblings to safety. Without a second's hesitation, he grabs the brother and sister and makes a run for it. Back in the clearing, Sun Guanjia is absolutely losing his mind, screaming that he'll crush Zhuo Fan's bones. And just like that, a tense chase through the forest begins. But this young miss is a real handful. She's fighting him the whole way, screaming that they have to go back and fight, even calling him a dog slave. Girl, read the room. Our boy is getting tired of her yelling. He hits her with a brutal truth bomb. With your current strength, can you beat those bandits if you go back? It's harsh, but he's not wrong. She's left speechless and starts taking her frustration out on him, pulling at his clothes and shouting threats. But look at him. He's just letting her vent, completely unfazed. The patience of a former emperor, right there. Finally, having had enough, he decides to take control of the situation. He swiftly knocks her little brother unconscious. This is better than letting this little young master die in their hands, he says coldly. He's making it clear, from now on, he's in charge. With the annoying variables handled, it's time for some strategy. He asks the miss if there's a good hiding place nearby. He's planning to turn the tables on their pursuers. She leads them to the fog forest, a place shrouded in a dense, year-round mist. It's a natural labyrinth, hard to get in or out of. For a master strategist like our boy, this is the perfect killing ground. The young miss immediately volunteers to be a decoy. Zhuo Fan shuts that idea down instantly. He's basically thinking, if you die, this curse kills me too, so you are staying right here where I can see you. He looks her straight in the eye and flips the script entirely. Because your life is very valuable, he says before adding the kicker. We better destroy Sun Guanjia and the bandits right here. He's not running anymore. He's going on the offensive. The siblings just stare at him like he's lost his mind. How could one servant possibly take on a whole group of bandits? It sounds completely insane. Zhuo Fan just smirks. That bunch of rubbish is no match against me, he states confidently. Then he holds out his hand. Give me a spiritual stone. Luo's last hope is in your hands, my lady. He's basically asking for payment to save them. The audacity. With no other options, she reluctantly agrees. She throws him her family's treasured ring, warning him, if you lie to me, I will not let you go. With the spirit stone in hand, Zhuo Fan tells them to wait while he goes to work. While the younger sister complains about his arrogance, the older one is starting to realize something profound has changed about this servant. He's not the same person anymore. And now, the stage is set for a massacre. Zhua Fan channels the energy from the stone and begins to chant. 9 remote ghost gates open. The evil spirits from all quarters are coming. With a final command, he activates the array, turning the entire fog forest into an elaborate death trap. This isn't just some simple trap. It's a high-level demonic array straight from the Magic Emperor's playbook. Things are about to get bloody. After setting everything up, he goes back to the miss and starts teaching her how to control a part of the formation. She's completely stunned. What? This is the method to defeat them? She has no idea what's going on, but she knows she's witnessing something incredible. I've set the limit. I'll teach you now, he says completely calm. The miss, on the other hand, is sweating bullets. All she can do now is trust him and wait for the show to begin. Meanwhile, Sun Guanjia and his goons have finally entered the fog forest. They're using a captured Luo guard to guide them, completely unaware that they've just walked right into the jaws of a trap. They soon find another guard lying under a tree, seemingly unconscious. Thinking they've found a clue, they gather around without an ounce of caution. And the moment they get close, the trap springs. The array activates, and vengeful spirits emerge from the fog, descending upon the unsuspecting bandits. The Magic Emperor's hunt has officially begun. A perfectly planned slaughter is underway, orchestrated by a man everyone underestimated. This is going to be fun to watch.